Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. This is Nathaniel Thomas Ford, another episode of a Brown King production. It is great to be here with you this Wednesday, the 24th of July. This month is flown by. This year is just going by so quickly. Wow. Every time I look up, I'm like, what day it is? What day it is? Because it is flying by. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope this episode find you doing pretty good. As you see, I have Miss Grace here with me. This is my 2-year-old, well, our 2-year-old miniature poodle. Grace is the lady of the house. She is spoiled to the utmost. There's something about me and dogs. I'm great at spoiling them. The boys, Marlon and Ziggy, are in the living room with Charles. He's in there working. I'm actually in here breaking down my office. Just kind of doing a different look, just cleaning it up, moving it around a little bit. So that's why you see the shelves, the bookshelves, and all that stuff behind me. So I just want to come and check in, let you guys know that we are doing well. I'm doing good. As you see, I'm here with Miss Grace. She keeps me on task, keep me entertained, and keep me vigilant in what I'm doing. As you see, she's the alpha dog in the house. Even though she's the youngest, Grace is a big girl, bigger than the two Maltese boys. So she is the alpha girl in the house next to me. What being the alpha guy. But we are doing really good. You know something? Watching news, seeing everything that's going on today. Grace, I'm gonna sit you down a little bit, Mama. Let's sit down. Let's sit down. Thank you. Seeing everything that is going on today with the presidential race, I'm encouraged. I'm happy. I'm proud to see Americans supporting our new delegate for the Democratic Party, Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm happy to see the amount of money that she has raised, people thrown in support of her, the volunteers who have came out and signed up and wanted to volunteer for the party. At the end of the day, this is me and politics. Whoever the best candidate is, let's get that person in office. Sometimes it doesn't always work that way, but I do still believe in democracy. I do still believe in the United States and Americans. Now, do we make mistakes and falter and sometimes get stuck in our selfish and greedy ways? Yes, we do. But at the end of the day, when we know that there's somebody in the fight that is a little bit better, we kind of rally behind them. Now, will there be some opposition for her? Absolutely. Absolutely. For both candidates. But at the end of the day, I just want us to get the right person that needs to be in office to help, run this country and keep us in our role standing that we have. It takes me back to when President Barack Obama ran for office and all of the people, the young people, the women, the blacks, the whites, everybody just came in support of him. I love to see that. I love to see us rally behind people when we sit down and think about, common sense, use common sense to really think about what we need in this country and who's going to be able to help navigate us through those waters. I love to see us come behind and support and throw money at that person to help get that person in office. Because at the end of the day, we're tired of the same old, same old. We're tired of the two old men going at it. And at the end of the day, we got to do what is best for the country. What is best for the country? What is best for all of us? And when I say all of us, the majority wins at the end of the day. That's what makes the United States and America what it is. At the end of the day, we still vote for what we want. We choose our poison, as you say. So I'm happy to see that. I'm also at the same time just happy to see the climate of the country where we are, where we're talking. And people, let me tell you something. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a point of view. You may not agree with it. You may not like it. I may not agree with it. I may not like it. But at the end of the day, as American, that is what makes democracy what it is. We get to do and choose and pick who we want. But at the end of the day, there are rules. At the end of the day, there's laws. And they're there for a reason, to protect our democracy, to protect all of us. And at the end of the day, rules are not to be moved to fit someone else or another party. If someone does wrong, if I do wrong, hold me accountable. That's where laws are there for, is to do that. And no one is above reproach. No one is above being called out, put on trial, convicted by by their peers, a juror, and sentenced to whatever he or she needs to be sentenced to. I'm sitting up here holding a little dentine treat from Grace, so that's what she's smelling around for, looking for, trying to get that from my hand. But as you see, Grace is doing really good. I'm really proud of her. I work really hard at trying to train and work on behavior issues with the dog because they spend a lot of their time inside with us while we're working or at work. So they know when the phone come out, it is time to do a video. And they are video trained by myself. Like she's sitting here right now, just sitting, waiting for me to put it down. And I'm about to give her the treat. She about to take it and go do her thing, but she's gonna be looking around for another one. It's just a sure. That's her. Grace has an appetite. Of all the dogs I think I've had, this dog right here has an appetite. And she's ready to eat at a moment. But just to let you know, my family is doing really good. Everyone is going through what they're going through in life. We're there to support them as best way we can, and support them and rally around them and cheer them on. That actually leads me to what I want to kind of talk to you guys about today. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's my circle or where I am right now in the world and the universe has for me. But let me tell you something. I said in the beginning, I'm a cheerleader. I'm a cheerleader coach by profession. I'm a substitute teacher now, so we're getting ready to start school first of next month here in Columbus, in Muskogee County. I like to be an inspiration to anyone. If I can encourage you to do whatever you're thinking about doing, I'm there to encourage you, but I'm not there to do it for you. I was talking to my sister about one of her siblings, one of her kids. And I said, you know something, Selena? I said, I'm not a parent. I said, but this is what I would want from my mom or from my dad or from anybody. Just give me time to grow into who I need to grow into and to work out what I need to work out. None of us came here perfect when we were born. When we passed through our mom womb to be here, no one came fully formed. So give her or him enough time and enough grace and mercy to grow into what they need to be or whom they need to be, just like we did. We made mistakes. I know I made many mistakes, still make mistakes. I learned the most from the mistakes that I've made, but we are not here to form, judge, create, make, do somebody else's life for them. That's something they can only do for themselves. And we ask for the same in return. I said we have to be patient with people. But in being patient for people is not funding their lifestyle. I don't believe in that because no one is forming mine, and I expect no one to. Now, there's circumstances where if the individual is disabled or not able to take care of themselves, or have someone as their provider or guardian for them. I understand those situations. But if you're healthy, able to stand up and do for yourself, you need to. I came from a household, if you didn't work, you didn't eat. I also came in a household where we were taught to be as self-sufficient as possible. And with that being said, I am not the First National Black Bank. I am not Navy Federal Credit Union. I am not Wachovia, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. I am not there to fund anybody and what they want to do and who they want to be in this lifestyle because I'm only responsible for me. Yes, I have a family. I have a husband in there. I have 2 other dogs in there that are Maltese, and I have Miss Grace here. Now, I am responsible for them, and that's who I will be taking care of. But anybody else who need anything encouraging, someone to talk to, someone to strategize with, plan, all of that good stuff, I will be happy to help you. But baby, I am not here to finance your dream. I am not here to finance you. I don't believe in what I see in society today, women taking care of men. I don't believe in that. That's not the way I was taught. A man takes care of himself. Now, if a man plans and have something or go out and have a child, whether it's out of wedlock or whether he find a mate and have a child, he is responsible for his household. Same thing goes for a woman. If she goes out there and do that, she is responsible for that. I don't get into women's rights issues because I'm not a woman. I do believe that a woman has a right to decide what she wants to do with her body. That's just who I am. Abortion, that's a woman's right. That's not my decision to make. I am a man. Now, when it comes over here to me and my body and gay rights and being married to a man and owning dogs and being an entrepreneur, a business, a boss, teaching yourself things and not waiting for someone else to teach you that, I'm an expert on that. Now, you can come over here and I can talk to you about that all day, any day, all day. But when it comes to those things, those women's rights issues, go to the experts. Go to a woman. That's not something I do, and I do frown upon men trying to tell women what they can and do for they can and can't do for their body. Roe versus Wade should have never been overturned. That is a woman's right to choose. That is why I think in this country today, right now, that is going to be a major forefront in a political party. That conversation. Does a woman have the right to choose? And are we going to be able to get that back in as a law that a woman should be able to do what she wants to do with her body? When it comes to gay rights, we are blessed and fortunate to be able to do what we do. But let me tell you something. The right candidate, the right wrong candidate in, the right wrong laws get taken down, all of those rights can be taken away at the moment's notice. Is the United States still dealing with slavery? Yes, just different forms of it. I grew up in Alabama. Live in Georgia. Lived up north, moved back to Georgia to be closer to family and to have land and all that great stuff. But it's still a racist country. We're still dealing with this. Recently, there was a lady that actually just got killed in the suburbs of Chicago, killed in her own home. She was rebuking what was being said and done to her, and she ended up getting shot 3 times in her own home by a police officer. So there's still some work that we have to do. There's still some hearts that have to be corrected and changed. I believe hate is taught, just like love is taught. Hate is taught. But we have to go do that work. We have to get back to the basics of understanding my life is no better than your life. Life is life. Whether it's a human life or a pet loss, a pet life, a child's, a woman's right to choose, life is life. And we got to start looking at it like that and understanding I cannot put my point of view on you. And the thoughts and the moral standing that you have is I'm not able to put that down because you are an individual just like I am. And if I put value in what I do and who I am, I should also put value in my fellow man. At the end of the day, people, we have to understand that anywhere there's not love, hate is going to dwell. And if there's anywhere hate dwells, it's going to be a threat for us all. It may not be me today. It may be someone else. But if I allow that hate and that hurt and that discrimination and that crap to happen to them, it would be me tomorrow. And I won't stand for that. I don't stand for that for anyone. I hope I've said something to someone to be encouraging. I hope I've said something to someone to shine lights on some situations and things that is happening to all of our lives, in all of our lives today. Because at the end of the day, like I said to my sister, we need to understand that in this time, today's time, right now, right in the present, we need more grace and mercy for us all. Because at the end of the day, when we leave this life, what is our life? When we look back on our life, what is it going to mean? Are we just here taking space? Are we just here just being another person just pushing hate and hurt and hell on earth? Or are we going to be someone that was part of the fabric of trying to make this life a little bit better for not only ourselves, but for those around us? Guys, know I love you. Take care of yourselves and be a blessing. And let me get Miss Grace in here so she can say bye. Grace, say bye. Say bye, Grace. Say bye. Grace is saying bye. Take care of yourselves and be blessed. Bye-bye.